What's going on, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review. I was able to pick up a couple more Marvel Legend Affinity War figures. So let's take a look at Iron Spider. Packaging is what we've seen before. You get the big open window, you got the Marvel Avengers Affinity War logo, you got the name of the character. Legend series, you got the A up top, that on the bottom. On the side we got a cool little image. Both sides, same exact image. On the back, of course, you have an image of the figure, along with a little bit of a read-up. And of course you do have the Build-A-Figure of Thanos and all of the figures in the wave. Yeah, that is the packaging. Let's go ahead and crack Spider-Man out of the package and take a closer look. Okay, and here he is out of the packaging with his no accessory having self. So one annoying thing about Marvel Legends, man, that always bugs me is how, you know, they got these certain characters that just, they know are going to sell, so they just, I mean, I get it, it's marketing, you know, they're a business, I understand, but that, for me, that's the one annoying thing about Marvel Legends is having to, you know, that's why I never complete a Build-A-Figure, because I'm, you know, I like kind of refuse to get characters that I don't care about just for a piece, you know. I just try not to fall into that, the games of the Hasbro ways. But yeah, he does come with the 1 foot leg for, you know, the Thanos Build-A-Figure. And taking a closer look at the Iron Spider, it is a pretty decent Spider-Man. You know, it's pretty cool. It's a whole new sculpt. It doesn't really look like they use the same body as any of the other Spider-Man figures. So that's cool that we're not getting a bunch of, you know, reused parts. I mean, I'm sure some of it is, but it looks to be fairly different compared to all of the other, you know, movie Spider-Mans that we've gotten, or I've gotten. Because I don't think this is all of them, but this is you know, the Homecoming ones that we got. And they all pretty much stand about the same height, which is good, you know, because Spider-Man is going to be a shorter character. Here's a Spider-Man UK just for shits and giggles. And then here's the Iron Man. So you can see these two look pretty decent together. I mean, he's definitely a lot shorter than the Iron Man. Now, one thing I did notice is that if you do pop the head off, I wasn't able to fit the unmasked Peter Parker head on there. So I just had to kind of place it on the neck. The head's way too big for the body, just like it was on the original figure we got this with in the 2-pack. But I mean, I guess it can be done if you just want to heat it up or Dremel, or, you know, but just out of the packaging, it's not going to happen. But taking a closer look at the Spider-Man, I think it's not. I gotta say, I think it's just personally, I don't really like the suit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the gold or if it's just the pattern or the design of the spider. I don't know what it is. I'm just not really digging the suit at all. I didn't really like it when I saw it, you know, in the Homecoming movie at the very end. I don't know, something about it. But I guess I said the same thing about the Homecoming Spider-Man suit. I didn't really care for it at first, but it kind of grew on me, and it actually almost is like one of my favorites now. So maybe this will grow on me, I'm not sure. But as you can see, there's a bunch of, you know, kind of very small little sculpted detailed lines all throughout the figure, and we get nice gold accents on all of the you know, stripes around the spider and around the costume, and all of these lines are raised, so I really like that. I'm glad they did that, and it's not just painted on there, it's like actual sculpted lines. That definitely helps and makes it look a little bit better. We saw a good little bit of the Iron Spider in the trailer, so it's going to be cool to see what he's going to be all about in the movie. But I mean, I don't know, I don't know what it is. I think it's the gold. I think if the entire suit was like a different color, or like black and white, I don't think it would look as kind of like gaudy as it kind of does. But I do like the blue color. I like this really kind of dark, shiny blue. I like that. But yeah, as you can see, all the web lines are sculpted in, but not painted. So that's a little different. That we're, you know, to see the lines, but them to not have any kind of like shading or painting in them to kind of bring them out. He does only come with the 2 foot pants. That's all we get. Get a little bit of gold accents down here at his boots and around the leg. A little bit of sloppy paint. Completely missed back here. Look at that. Completely missed on the entire leg. But yeah, you got a couple peg holes down at the bottom of the feet. I do like the head sculpt. I do like the head sculpt. I like how we got a little bit of, you can see his nose and everything, and it seems to be proportionally look good on its own. It might be a little bit too big for the body, but I do like the shape of it. I feel like it looks really good, and the eyes are done well enough. As far as articulation, of course, you get full rotation. You get down about that much. You can bury his chin. Looking up about that much. So nice looking up. There is no like tilt or anything. The arms do click up to about that much. Of course, that does go all the way around. There's like crazy detents in this guy also. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which is like really hard to bend, and like mine was stuck out of packaging, but nice range with that. Of course, you do have swivel and hinge at the hands, and then you get this really nice butterfly joint. I mean, you can really crank that butterfly joint way back there. I like that. And they have, you know, tried their best to continue the paint through the butterfly joint, so I do like that. Even back here, you know, they continued it all the way, so it doesn't really break it up as you move it too much. But yeah, look at that back. I mean, you can get him all the way. Get his arms way the heck back there. So that's cool. Of course, you know, then you do have the ab crunch. It goes forward about that much. Goes back about that much. You do have your waist swivel. The legs come out a decent amount, you know, finally, for a Spider-Man. That's better than what we've seen before in the past, for sure. Kicking up, though, not so much at all. That's a little bit unfortunate. You're only going to get about 90 degrees. Not really much going back. You do have a thigh cut in there. Double jointed knees, which work out pretty well. And of course, for his feet, you do have the hinge, so you can get his foot way back. Decent forward, and you do got the forward-facing pin for a rocker. It does have a couple peg holes. So, I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's not a bad figure at all. I'm hoping this costume will grow on me, just like the Homecoming suit did. But we will see once we, you know, see what Iron Spider is all about in the movies. Get a quick measurement for you, even though I did show you guys some size comparisons already. It looks like he's a little over 5.5 inches tall. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that was a look at the Marvel Legends Avengers Infinity War Iron Spider-Man figure. Not too bad, like I said. I mean, I think it's just the suit that's just not doing it for me right now at the moment. But, I mean, all in all, it's a decent little figure. That was the review. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next figure review.